Hi everybody, welcome back. So in this video, there's this lady who was talking about an affair she had. Take a look.
When I was in the affair, I felt fairly emotionally and financially supported. I felt like my affair partner was available for me most of the year, maybe except for birthdays and of course the freaking holidays. It really felt like a piece of my heart was missing because it was. He still did really good about seeing me like Christmas morning, things like that. But it just was not the same because I had to go home without a partner. Like, my mom was like, "Aren't you dating someone? Where are they?" I'm like, "They're with their wife." How do you explain that? Communication often slowed down. They were less available. And that was when I really felt like a mistress or an outsider or not enough.
So I guess what this woman is trying to do is normalize the other woman, okay? Normalize the life of mistresses and talk about it, like create a safe space and give tips to other women who find themselves in that situation. Now, so a lot of people are not happy with that because you're breaking a family for all the moral reasons. A lot of people are not happy, okay? But I want to know what you think about all of this, okay? Have you ever been a mistress? Have you had an affair with a married man? Would you rather be the second woman or the first woman? I don't know. In both cases, if he married you first, he's cheated with this person. And if you are the second wife, he will probably cheat on you with the third. Like, I think all I'm going to say about this is any relationship that starts with cheating is probably going to end with cheating. The guy may be the one cheating, or the woman may be the one cheating, but at the end of it, cheating is going to also end it. That's all I'm going to say, okay? But don't let me bore you. Let's get into the video.
We're going to talk about this, and I'll even show the video. So yeah. Okay, so this lady, she's in her mid-30s. She has an affair with some guy in his 60s. And she met him off a website where she had to pay $100 a month. And you have to DM her for the website. So I don't know what it is. She didn't really expect it to be like an affair. She was looking for a hookup. She falls in love. His wife kicks him to the curb when she tells her about the affair. And now they're both married. And she gives coaching lessons on being a mistress, going from the side chick to the main chick. And I thought it was satire, but her videos go back to like a year. So she's been talking about this forever. And she even has a business for this. So that to me just confirms everything. And here's the proof. She has a website. She does a $75 per hour kind of like coaching thing. And then you have like this. I'm not sharing the damn website. I don't know if it's on there, but yeah. And now you may have questions that I have the answers to because your girl did some digging. And, yeah. How I came this deep into this, I don't know. Okay, now what about the kids? Do you ever think, because he does have kids with the ex-wife, remember now she's married to him? And she said no, the wife and the kids have enough. It was my turn. Oh, and by the way, she says she doesn't feel bad for the wife, the ex-wife. She doesn't feel bad for the children because they're 18 now. The wife has two $1.5 million houses and she gets like $12K a month for alimony. So like, she doesn't feel bad. And she says it multiple times. Like, people even ask her, hey, like on a human level, do you feel bad? And she's like, I don't at all. And she keeps saying this. I could show more. And his kids do hate her, by the way. You can see. Fuck, why do I have her name showing? Anyway. Here's what I was talking about for life, by the way. I forgot
enough.
When you mess with a married man, you're going to get February 15th. You're going to get December 26th. You're going to be an afterthought because that man is not leaving his wife and his family. For a man to get you to agree with being a party to infidelity, he has to paint the wife as the villain in his story. But no matter how bad she is, though, he still can't seem to leave. I said it before and I'll say it again. Women like you actually keep the man in the marriage. He is looking for 20%. It's the 80-20 rule all over again. So he's coming to you for that 20%. That man's never going to leave that woman. You're keeping him in the relationship because now he finally feels whole with the two of you together. That man is treating you like a dessert. He goes to the wife for actual nutrients. She's one who keeps him fed. But when he wants some empty calories, that's when he comes to you for a little something sweet at the end of the night. You are better and more than somebody's dessert, more than somebody's something to do. Your bed is cold. That woman has a man next to her every single night. He might be a raggedy one, whether she knows it or not. But you're sharing this man. You will never get the kind of treatment that you crave as long as you're sharing this woman's husband.
Yes.
She goes on to say that only in those times she felt like a mistress, because other than that, he made time for her. And you know what's completely mind-blowing to me about this entire situation is, do these people not have good friends or family that love them? Because who goes on social media and admittedly posts that they are the other women and trying to receive some validation in that behavior or build a community of other women? It gives me almost like those pedo community vibes. You know, the community that they try to make, that it's okay and it's normal to be attracted to little kids and shit like that. It's really weird. It's weird fuck energy. It also brings to mind that narrative that some people try to say that, oh, the husband is the one that owes you the loyalty, not the other woman. And yeah, that is in fact very true. However, there are women like this one that exist, that are out there that intentionally do this, and they continue to have an affair with the married man. I give the women grace that had no idea that the man was married, that they find out later they had no idea that they were the other woman. But at some point, there has to be some accountability for these types of women too, because they're parading around proud of what they do and creating social media content around this fantasy life. It's irresponsible and unhealthy. And this is the reason that men feel that they can do whatever they want to do to us, because there's women like that have no fucking girl code and no ethic and no moral compass. But let me tell you, todo se paga en la vida. You will reap what you sow.
For me.
Great day. This is a reaction to a stitch of a stitch, because the original poster cut off her stitches, which is a smart thing to do. So I'm not bullying the original poster. I'm not harassing the original poster. I don't know her. She don't know me. But I have to say, I was amused by this. I was amused because how do you expect your affair partner to be available to you when it counts? Your affair partner is attached to someone else. You were attached to someone else. I don't get it. Why are y'all coming on TikTok and telling all of your business? And then get upset when folks like to react to your mess. You presented the mess to us on a platter. Here. Look at this. Talk about it. That's what you're doing. So, you know, side pieces and all. I mean, listen, you get it how you get it. Get in how you fit in. But you should know, as an affair partner, that your partner is not going to be available to you on the times, the situations, and the holidays that count. Okay? If you have the heart to do something like that, do it. Do it unapologetically. Don't sit in your car and go, I wish he could be here with me, when you know he's with his wife and his family that he is officially committed to. He's not committed to you, sweetie. And you are committed to someone else. You should have been with the person that you're committed to. Because, I mean, if you don't want all of the harshness that comes with being a side piece, don't be a side piece. Because most of us are not going to feel any kind of sympathy for you. You walked into this knowing full well Okay, you're having an affair. So you should not feel some kind of a way when your affair partner has to be with their family. You shouldn't. Sorry. Not sorry, because, again, you should walk into situations like this with your eyes wide open and leave your heart on the shelf. Do not feel no kind of way. You know that man had to be with his family. You should have been with yours and chilling till the next time that y'all can get together again. And for God's sake, for the sake of the Most High, don't put your business on TikTok for all of us to talk about. You know we love mess. We love mess. Great day.
Maybe.
So that creator has made a page for the mistresses, and it's like their comfort corner of the internet. I'm not making this to shame them, or I don't want anybody to send any hate, because I promise you reap what you sow anyways, so it's totally okay. I just want to bring a different perspective that is so not talked about enough, and it is the kids. It's the kids of the man you're having the affair with. Now, how do I know this? I am the product of that, okay? My dad has been in multiple marriages and has had affairs. In the mistresses, my mom was his first wife, so I got to see how it all played out, not just in my life, but then my half-sister's life, and then how that marriage went. And, you know, no surprise there, but the woman that my dad was having an affair with, he ended up doing the same thing to that mistress once they got married. Where that mistress, and I love my ex-stepmom, she's awesome, but that mistress, right, and then that my dad's now wife, ended up calling my mom, right, years later, and was like, Suzette, Mom, whatever, sorry, I shouldn't say the name, sorry, Mom, but what were the signs? How did you know that, you know, he was cheating on you with me? Ah! Boy, that is a vicious cycle. And what it does as a kid in a household raised with that kind of distrust, that kind of like self-esteem just being drained from a person that you get to see, like, it does a lot. All my siblings have dysfunctional relationships. Like, they've had to grow past, like, I'm not going to say every single one, no happiness for them, no, but they had to work through some serious problems. So did I. Because of this, it has serious impacts on the kids. Please look it up. Look it up. And listen, just find yourself, if that's what you're looking for, just the money, the whatever, man, go do a sugar baby thing for an old fart who's single. Just don't do the married men with kids, because it's terrible. And let me tell you, like, you could claim that you love this person, this partner, but the man, but you really don't, because the impact it has on his soul, so much so my dad, through all this vicious cycle of lying and then justifying why not this woman and crazy evil, whatever you got to come up with, he had severe alcoholism, which he collapsed from last year. And he should be dead, but God gave him a second chance at life. Hallelujah. He got a new liver. Hallelujah. And he's a changed man now. But that's what it does. That's what it does. It deteriorates the soul. So just avoid it. Avoid it.
So the first woman has given her youth away, her time away, raising the children, taking care of the home, while he built his empire. And while he was at it, he was okay for him to cheat. Okay, he had plenty of time to cheat, to have an affair with somebody, have a mistress, to take care of the mistress, and so on and so forth, to the point that, well, she said that it's either they've gotten married or they're about to get married, something like that. Okay, so now what does the first wife have? Nothing. Yes, she may get a house, she may get a car, she may get an allowance at the end of the month, and so on and so forth. But she's giving away her youth, okay? She's giving away her time. She has sacrificed so much. And it's sad. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking, okay? He still has the children. he still had the marriage, and he will still have another marriage if he wants to, and he will still cheat if he wants to, because why not? He has the resources now. Okay, I'm not sure if this woman is going to be the last woman, but she was not the first, so she probably won't be the last, because every relationship that starts off with cheating often ends with cheating. Okay, that is how it is. If he didn't have a problem cheating on her, what makes you think he'll have a problem cheating on you? Because I think at some point in time she was talking about how she missed when they were having the affair, because now she is the main chick, so I'm assuming she's married now. She is the main chick and she has to take care of him. The novelty has worn off, okay? The excitement has worn off. And if he's feeling the same thing, what makes you think that he won't be doing that? And she even talked about they have like sex parties, okay? And somebody commented and the person was asking, can they join? And she said only if you like that you are two girls. Basically, there's two girls, which means that if this is what you're doing with your life, think about it. He wants to relive his youth with the younger woman. So what happens to the older woman? She's just wasted a time and a youth on a man who did not have integrity. Okay, who did not, let's call it a thing, who didn't have integrity, who couldn't stick to it. But a lot of men are like that. A lot of men are like that. Some of them do not end up marrying them, they just cheat with them, but it's still a thing. Okay, you cheat on the other woman with a younger woman because now you have money and you can provide that life. So if any man is trying to convince you to do the struggle love and struggle life with him, refer to this video. Let me know about what you think of all of this in the comment section. I really want to know your thought on all of this. But don't do struggle love. And if he's cheating on the first person with you, it has a lot to do with him than it has to do with you. But you also have to think about it, okay? Think about it deeply, about all the things that you are allowing, okay? Because you are also playing a part in it, whether you want to accept it or not. Yeah, it's not my fault, he came after me and so on and so forth. Yes, he came after you, but you accepted it. You knew what was happening, okay? All I'm going to say to this is, if you find yourself in a situation like this and you didn't know, the moment you find out, please leave. Okay, please leave. Okay, have some respect for yourself and leave. But if you have to end up marrying the guy, because some women are bad, okay, they treat their husbands not so well, so you end up being the second wife, then pray that he stays with you and whatever he's saying about the first wife is true. But again, let me know about what you think of all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.